Out already here at the Turon Arena. We're moments away from playing. Lube of Italy in red are serving. It's Zenit Kazan of Russia in blue receiving this. The gold medal match from the men's FIVB World Club Championships in Poland. And the first point goes to Lube care of Wantarena with a great serve. Look at that, not a screen, but it is a screen, isn't it? Straight over three players, cutting the ball away to the line. Shanked into the crowd. None of the receivers can see Wantarena until he actually jumps. Anderson goes back, trademark preparation for him. For Anderson, gets the ball, drags his foot over the baseline, gets set. Right hand out in front. Clayton Stanley-esque, and then delivers his jump serve. That one too hot to handle for Alexei Verbov. Start for Yuri Kovar, that'll settle any nerves he will have had. Good covering from Wantarena. Well, that was nice, a little quick ball in, but not hit hard enough by Candarello. And Leon, having got the ball into transition, then gets the ball through the block. They're very happy with the way things are going at the moment. Big high hit from Sokolov off the block. No complaints from Zenit as that one takes Leon's finger. Good lead by Leon that time. Sokolov unable to get the top spin required to bring it in. And Mihailov is a consummate professional when it comes to volleyball. He just plays the game. He's very good at it. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's won just about everything there is to win, except for this championship. That would give him just about everything. But he just plays the game. He gets on with it, never makes any faces. As Wantarena puts that ball away, he just plays. That was nice. Definitely a bit of flair about the way Lube play, with the international flavour to their lineup. A little bit more, I guess, meat and potatoes would be the way to describe Zenit Kazan. Just high ball, hit hard, try and stop us. And even the ball into the middle is a high ball. Leon getting that better of the block again. Kovar under a bit of pressure. Nice set from Grebenikov. Good work by the block. Volvic is out of action though. Mihailov with a very good tip. Maybe should have been read better by Lube. Very good disguise in the end from Mihailov. No one getting there quick enough to keep it off the floor. Well, it's the right play, it's the right thing to do by Christensen. His best hitter is Sokolov. He doesn't want to send it all the way on the other side of court. And Sokolov, though, tried to cut inside, and it was well read by Volvic instead of taking on Mr. Anderson. Ace serve from Leon as he gets the better of Wantarena. Zenit up by 2. Now they're up by 3, courtesy of this ace serve. serve. Kept in play. Oh, I hope Butko's okay. Everyone's watching the ball, me included, as he went under the net. I don't think he landed on anyone, did he? Terena was closest to him. Butko's just complained. He's hit the padding, but the padding's got a camera in it. And as he's fallen back here, bang, into the camera. That's going to be a bit painful. The referee just checking he's okay. Butko says I'm fine. Good lead. Oh, it's been given as in. Verbov thought it was out. Mind you, Verbov was way up court to pass this one, ready for like a high hand, so if he's going to volley it in. This is a very good serve by Sesta. It's on the line. Who is it? That frame rate doesn't help. There was no challenge that came anyway. And so we're in the technical timeout, and it's Zenit bleeding.
Sappiamo che questo può prendere una riga, con pazienza e alzando sempre i colpi, ragazzi, alziamo i colpi, tirando forte, cercando di avere dei palloni più semplici dalla nostra parte per la copertura. Sappiamo che è così, con calma, se prende una linea ce ne freghiamo, andiamo avanti.
Работаем. Альфа из-за блока, что Гонтарена, что эти, попробуем там достать. Защита из-за блока сейчас, это, пока начало заряжено, есть там отводят. Окей? Поехали, мальчишки.
Wszyscy ci, którzy kibicują Zenitowi Kazan. 3, 2, 1, start. Dzień 49-47. Czyli jest przewaga, ale prawie równo. Natomiast prawie dobiło do setki.
It's a good day to be a USA fan, isn't it? You can't lose. Anderson on one side, Christensen and Sander on the other. Medals all round, and bragging rights as well for either two of the players or for one. We'll go back to national team training after Christmas. Last week by Terena. All of these guys will be in action for their national teams. World Championships coming up in 2018. That's a massive block. Anderson is shut down by Sokolov. And Lube are back in the game. Just forced a little bit wide, Anderson. Good lineup by Sokolov. Christensen can't back it up from the serving line. Another big hit. One-on-one for Sokolov. Gets past Mihailov. Mihailov a bit too narrow with his block. Kovar tried to go over the top. Did he catch the block? Christensen thinks so. Ball was wide off the sideline, but did it catch the Zenit block on its way out? did. Good Salyuk it was who touched the ball. A good leave. It's so little time to make your mind up. The players know before that ball's even got to the net, in their minds anyway, whether it's in or out. Excellent ball in from Kubenikov under the circumstances. Lube giving a very good account of themselves here against Zenit. They have the lead. Certainly the two best teams in this tournament have made it through to the final. No question of that with the volleyball that we're seeing. Perfect set. And a wonderful hit. 326. So when you see those stats on the sheet, and those of you that play volleyball, those of you that have played internationally or looked at programs, think, God, he can touch 355, or he touches 360 something, which is incredibly high. But when it comes to it, what we're seeing here with the technology we have now is actually how high they're hitting, as Kovar makes a bit of a mess of that one. And around about the 330 mark is about right for actual spiking, as opposed to jumping up in the air and trying to touch a mark on the wall or a mark somewhere else. Good swing. Good Salik was in the right spot, and that's become the nature of volleyball at this level now. Your base positions, you don't move from the middle attack and that pipe attack. It's so quick. You set up in the same place. You just didn't get under it enough. Brilliant swing from Wantarena. Kubenikov makes a very good dig and then makes Vibov have to play it. There's a net touch against Lube Sester it was, with his baggy jumper catching the net. Tuck your shirt in. Mihailov. Kovar thinks he's worked the block. Referee not too sure. Certainly didn't get any help from the lines judges. So Lube going to challenge this one. Did it come off but go? Yes, it did. Technology certainly does even the playing field now. There's no doubt as to the decisions, the outcomes of important points are decided fairly. It takes pressure off referees, and actually takes pressure off the guys that made the touch, or not, as the case may be. Your ball comes off of your hand and it goes out of play for you, and it's not called, and you win an Olympic gold medal. Are you going to stand there and go, oh, I touched it? Of course you're not. But then you have to live with that, knowing that you touched that ball, but you got a gold medal. And you're probably thinking, well, do they care? There are plenty of people, plenty of players who have done that in similar situations for other trophies, titles, and whatever else. Part of the game, you may say. That's a wonderful swing from Wantarena. And again, Wantarena is playing very, very well. The Zenit fans, some of them looking like that before the game even started. Seen it all before. Volleyball seen it all before as well. And he's got gold medals to back it up. Sestadin take that ball at a high enough point from what is a jump float serve. Volvic now back to the serving line for Zenit. Goodness me! Well, Anderson got put down earlier, and he has just put down Sokolov. The best block of the match so far. That is a monster block.
Anche sulla quick, ok, perché lo sta facendo anche con vai diretto, ok, oh, raga, stiamo attenti adesso quando ritorna davanti Leon, lì siamo a 2 sulle staccate, non mi interessa, se poi giochiamo uno contro uno dall'altra parte, però lì siamo a 2, invece sulle alte, il tempo di salto ragazzi, ritardiamo e precisi,
Особенно с контареной в эту альфу. А 6-я зона, Лео достал 2 мяча. Смотрит только блокаут, окей? Давай, Лео.
Mr. Anderson's Russian must be perfect. And so too Sokolov's, Christensen, Monterena's, Kovar's, Grebenikov, and Sanders' Italian. Playing volleyball at the highest level, learning another language in the process, travelling the world, leading a very privileged life in the world of sport. For the most part, excellent role models and ambassadors for the sport as well. Ball square. First to 25 will take the set, so long as they're too clear from the other team. Good up by Grebenikov. Block out by Wantarena. Well, credit Grebenikov with that. That was a great pickup from the French superstar. Waiting for it, wasn't he? Holding his position, and then Wantarena gets the block out off Butko. Great core stability and great strength with the lower part of his body from Grebenikov. Milov comes straight back with the side out. It's Lube who are siding out for the lead at the moment. Slight advantage with them. Salik going off, Samoyenko coming in. Oh, that's a top swing from Sokolov. That was a ball that was pretty high, 2 blockers. He had to just backtrack a little bit and adjust what he was doing. He's gone over the top and into the corner past Samoyenko, who's only just come onto court. Wantarena now to serve for Lube. Sokolov was trying to press, and it's a gamble when you're doing that as a blocker. Yes, you have to go high against Mihailov and co, but instead of going high and across at the angle he's gone up and then tried to press, it was too late. That's why he was tooled by Mihailov. Anderson now with the serve. Overpassed. Well, Mihailov watching, knowing that Christensen was back row and couldn't make a block. Wasn't fooled by any of that, any of those shenanigans by Christensen. He knows he's back row, can't block it. And that's the overpass. Zenit have wrestled back control.
Non aspettiamoci solo quella forte addosso, andiamo attenti a questo e anche al nastro, perché queste palle passano così dal nastro, Dai, andiamo raga, cambio palla, ci rimettiamo pari e spingiamo, vai!
Pazienza,
Simon Robolandi, who's picked up a bronze medal, Lissana Cruzeiro watching on. Will be Matt Anderson to serve for Zenit. They've opened up a 1-point lead. Make that two. Samoyenko watched and waited and made sure that didn't come back over. Top serving from Anderson. So we've got a challenge, I guess, to see whether Samoyenko touched the net. You are supposed to play the ball on your own side of the net, unless the other team are attacking. There was no way they were attacking. But no one was going to get near it. Or were they? And is this just a call for the ref to have a look to see whether or not the ball was on the right side? Where was it played? Completely on his own side, and he didn't touch the net. So a little bit of time wasting for Lube, which is what they're entitled to do when they've got challenges. Maybe Gianpaolo Medi will be thinking that that little delay by calling the challenge is what puts Anderson off of his serve. Zukowski coming in, the backup setter for Lube. Zukowski, a Croatian international. Excellent block from Sesta to get the better of Mihailov, and it swings back level. Really nice serve that from Zukowski coming in. Didn't play at all in the semi-final. Gets called in, puts up a good serve, and then Sesta was arriving fashionably late to the party. Zukowski once again. Another good serve, putting Anderson under a bit of pressure. High ball for Leon. Oh, that's come right off of the schnoz of Sokolov. Leon's going to apologise. Sorry, mate. Wasn't done intentionally. Sokolov getting a good look at this. He actually got his hands in front of his head, didn't he? Oh, sorry, his head, look. He's got his head in front of his hands, and then his hands have come back later. Clever from Kovar. Mihailov is just the same. Emotionally very stable. You never see him get angry. You never see him particularly go crazy and celebrating points. He just does his job. He does it, for the most part, brilliantly. Stankovic is in, the captain for Lube. A blocking substitution, but he's going to come straight back off again as that serve is missed by Sokolov. Frustration for the Bulgarian international. Christensen back in. Tough rotation. This Christensen's at 4. He's got Sokolov. There's a 10 hitter. Doesn't need him though. Just having a little word with himself. And now Sander coming in for some serving action. Sander with a slight injury to his knee, not starting as an outside swing for Lube. Just being brought on for serving duties, and a jump float from him to come. Well, that was nice, just turning that into a bit of a jump serve. But it didn't really change anything. Leon comes inside on the 4. that destroys that ball right into the centre of Lube's defence. Volbeck loving that as he dragged the middle with him. Timeout called by Lube. After that massive swing from Leon.
Salviamo verso il centro del campo e mi raccomando direzioni di attacco sulla palla scontata, non tiriamo i colpi. Vai, andiamo, dai.
Deep breath from Leon. Good serve here, could put Zenit up to set point. Well, it is a good serve. This will be for Sokolov to have a swing. Oh, and he's had an amazing swing. 3 blockers. He is such a good player, Sokolov. That ball travelling a good 7 or 8 metres from contact all the way to the corner, and Leon couldn't stop it. Anderson, did he get block out? And Anderson just saying, no, I didn't, sorry, coach. Did he? They're going to challenge. Going to have a look. Look for a minute, as if Anderson has said to the coach, don't worry about it. Lube setting up to serve. Then they believe there was no touch. No, there wasn't. Set point for Lube. They're going to have a swing for it. Wantarena goes quick, but that's a massive block. A little too quick, and perhaps more than anything else, a little too low to Wantarena. And then he had nowhere to go anyway to try and get a block out with that because it was so low. Just says to Christensen, "I've done with that a bit wider, mate." Not that you ever tell the setter what to do. Lovely block by Butko. Frustration for Wantarena. That's the one off the block and away that Wantarena will be thinking, I wish I had that last time. Samolenko getting a touch, just helping it on its way out, giving Lube another set point chance. First to get 2 clear wins this set. Christensen went for it. Passive as ever, Alekno. Not much that's going to faze him. Butko. All right, did that catch the block? Samolenko says no. They looking now. The question is, are they going for ball in out or are they going for block touch? It's got to be one or the other. All the Zenit players are going back to look up on the big screen, just right above their heads. They're going for ball in out, and it is. Oh, goodness me! It doesn't get much closer to being in than that, and yet being out. Wow, I've seen it all now. Zenit have now moved in front. Butko to serve again. Mikhailov with a monster block, combining with Samolenko, and Zenit take the first set from under the noses of Lube. What a first set, 27-25, 1-0 Zenit.
Szanowni Państwo, proszę wszystkich Państwa o uwagę teraz i spojrzenie na remis, ponieważ w czasie eliminacji grupowej podczas meczu Lube z Saksą wokół wydarzyła się nieprawdopodobna sytuacja. Proszę ją zobaczyć, bo to się na siatkarskich boiskach nie zdarza. Za chwileczkę ta sytuacja powinna się pokazać. Proszę zobaczyć teraz, patrzcie Państwo, co się dzieje. Pada piłka na boisko, a tam z boku dziewczynka opowiadania piłek szutem. Siatkarski uchroniła przed kontuzją w czasie gry. Rafała Bożka, co więcej, po tej akcji stała się rzecz niemożliwa. Podziękowali jej właśnie ci ludzie także za to, że nie doszło do większej tragedii na boisku. Patrzcie, ona tam jest i ona to zrobiła. I proszę sobie wyobrazić, że ona jest dzisiaj razem z nami tutaj.
Ola, nieprawdopodobna historia. Super ekstra, nie będę pytał, jak ty to zrobiłaś. Natomiast oddam mi
Proszę Państwa, ja Państwu powiem jeszcze jedno słówko a propos koszulki Lube. Z reguły zawodnicy nie mogą rozdawać w czasie turnieju koszulek, natomiast kapitan drużyny Lube Civitanova Dragan Stankovic powiedział: dawajcie dziewczyny, jedna koszulka, wielbiona też dla niego. A już za chwilę drugi set spotkania.
A breathtaking first set. Lube had set points, went around it, had a swing for it, but couldn't put the ball down. And it was Zenit through Mikhailov with a massive block. In fact, took that first set. And we're now ready for set number 2. Will it be as close as the first one? We're going to find out. Butko with the serve to get this second set underway. Zenit leading 1-0. That's a trademark Sokolov swing. A serve for Sesta. Well, they're quite difficult to do with that jump flow serve coming from 5 to 5. Look at miles of room. Leon beaten all ends up. No chance for Verbov with that one. Oh, it's another one where Sesta was trying to go after Leon. That one though goes a little bit long. It's a very good jump float serve to have, and if you can do that serve well, you can score points. As we just witnessed. Now, if you can do this, you can also score points. Great work from Christensen. He had to improvise with the pass as it was going over the net, had to play it, and then he's come up with an excellent block for Lube to get their side out, put him into the serving spotlight. Decent block out from Leon. That was a quick play from Christensen to Antarena. Great swing to the line. Now Antarena will serve. Lube up by 2. Great dig by Christensen. The only problem with that play, just wasn't enough height for Antarena to take the block on. Voldic is huge, but he makes the block. Mihailovic had to put the brakes on with that one. Good up by Verbov. Sokolov's not getting his timing right with his blocking at the moment, as he gets wiped again. The Zenit fans enjoy that point. So to Leon's family. Oh, that's a massive serve, which may well have been going long. Antarena just couldn't get out of the way of it. Antarena didn't really know what hit him. 124 kilometres an hour. That's harder than some of the spikes we've been seeing. Sokolov gets the ace. Lube got a 2 in front again. Anderson beaten this time. Well, he didn't step round that one enough and ended up facing exactly where the ball went. He knows it. Alekno nonplussed. Oh, brutal serving. Lube lead by 3 in the technical timeout. Just no chance for Anderson. That is modern volleyball.
punki zdobyć. Proszę Państwa, na trybunach wszystkie ręce rytmicznie klaszczą. Wszyscy kibice w całej hali. Lube Civitanova, Zenit Kazan. 8-5.
Sokolov looking for a hat-trick of aces. It's all about getting the right rhythm between the throw and your follow-up to swing on the ball. That didn't happen for Sokolov that time. Volleyball now will go for Zenit. He can't bring it down in time. Serena knew what was coming, and he'd gone in to help out, but he still couldn't stop Leon. Sokolov is prone to that mistake every now and again, just hits the antenna. He did it a few times in the semi, first time here in the final. God, I'll tell you what, lucky it didn't snap, isn't it? Made of sturdy stuff, those antennae. Lovely, quick, high ball out wide. Really high tempo volleyball Lube like to run when they're in system. It's great to watch unless you're a Zenit player. Mihailov knows how to play through four, as well as his trademark opposite slot. Anderson under a bit of pressure at the moment. Didn't have much to do in the semi-final, only had, I think, 3 swings in 3 sets. He was starved of the ball. He'll certainly having more to do here in this match. Good up by Krebenikov. Excellent again by the libero. Oh, that was just quality from Van Serena. The block took their hands away, thinking he was going to go block out, but he didn't. Very clever play with a power tip to the line. Calling Russia's bluff. Lube now up by 3. Christensen with the serve. Make it up by 4 as Leon is beaten to his left. It is the weaker side for players who are right-handed in receive. Top serve from Christensen. Penny for his thoughts.
Тогда давайте сделаем это. Пока давайте это сделаем. Ровно туда, где возможно, приходим. Не бьют же на высоте. Бьют, обходят отбой блок. Ровно где пришли. Пасуют зону в 4. Невозможно хорошо 2 блока сделать. Окей? Это, Саня, не можем бежать на 3 метра сразу. Оу! Один приемчик, ребят.
Proszę Państwa, duże brawa dla obu zespołów, drugi set finału.
It's looking pretty good for Lube at the moment in this second set. Chance for them to draw level. They've opened up a very nice lead. Just incredible display of volleyball on both sides of the net. Leon with a bit of hang time, and then wrapping that one off of the forearm. The looks of Sokolov off of his elbow in a way. Samoyenko just made it over the net. Good work for Candelaro. He's not had a great deal to do. He's a big middle blocker for Lube. Neither, for that matter, has Sester. Candelaro didn't even have a hit in the first set. Sester had 3. Oh, great up by Volvic. Incredible volleyball by Zenit. Individual skill. Also from Volvic. Well, double touch or a carry, they won't want either or, they're going to get neither. That can't be a carry because it was off of the back of the hand. And there's no, and Volvic just give it his all. And that was a monster block. Only Grebenikov, the libero, prepared to get in under that, try and make something happen. But Zenit are closing the gap. Grebenikov, just crazy skills, trying to go and make something out of that. Could have got himself injured. You've got to be a little bit crazy to be a libero at times. What a good serve from Mihailov. Excellent footwork from Christensen. Getting off the net, then getting around to face where he wanted to put that ball out to Kovar. Excellent skills from the USA #1 setter. Top swing by Kovar to get that past the block. Given us in. Which is, that is just an incredible, incredible swing. No complaints from Lube. World-class swing from Leon. Great reactions. Free ball, though, for Zenit. And Volvic hammers it down. And the Russian Giants are back to within 1. You cannot switch off for a second. This is an epic game of volleyball. Zenit mean business. Volvic enjoying that, so too the rest of his team. Leon with the serve. Zenit looking to draw level. They're 4 points behind. That's a top ball in from Kovar. A bit tight on the net. Oh, goodness me, Anderson knew nothing about that. It's another one that's caught someone in the face. Might have been Volvic. Now, is there a net touch? That net's going up and down. I think there'll be a challenge here as Sester threw it down. He may well have caught the net. What a rally that was. Anderson getting one in the face, cross court. Keeping it in play. Is it going to be an unforced error from Lube? That's going to give Zenit the point and put them to 15 all. One, was there a net touch? Two, if there was, did the ball already hit the floor? So there's the net touch. And it's not from who we thought it was. It's Yuri Kovar who's touched the net. It's 15-all. It is game on here in this second set. Zenit clawing back a 4-point deficit. Not only was that a good leave, it's incredible that Grebenikov got out of the way of it in time without being hit. Leon hits that ball incredibly hard. So Lube lead by one in a technical timeout.
Пошел замах, вот ты не дошел 2 метра. Там прыгайте, 2 метра сделайте ровный перенос. Что касается плюс-плюса. Что касается минуса, нужно постоять. 1, 2, 3, пошел замах, стоим. Скидка от 0, не лезьте за блок. Он сбрасывает далеко, 4-й метр. Окей? Вот арена.
One thing on his mind only, and that was to put that ball away. .331. Almost a metre above the height of the net. Great swing. And you watch the ball, and then all of a sudden, Mazzarena comes out of nowhere. That's how quick that back attack was. Same speed as the B quick. It's a level of volleyball that you very rarely see at club competition. Never easy being a coach. Stay in, will stay in, swing opportunity, Anderson gets the block out, Zenit move in front. The flair of Lube has been caught up with and overtaken by the professional, consistent, hard-hitting, hard-serving Zenit Kazan. Another good dig, this time Leon. Verbov, nice and high. Anderson's going to get enough on that, is he? Not quite. Mihailov has to play it. Gets enough on that one, though, does Anderson. As he turns the Italian block into Swiss cheese. A massive hole between Christensen and Sesta. Woodcoe makes a dig. Anderson with a bit of work to do. And he's made that look easy, hasn't he? What a turnaround by Zenit. 4 points down to 3 points in front. Now Giampaolo Meri calls timeout for Lube. What a serving run.
a fare le robe tecnicamente nel modo giusto. Non è che ci cominciamo a fare le robe a caso, con questi non funziona, ragazzi. Stiamo lì concentrati e pronti in difesa, e questo sulla palla scontata tira sempre le mani. Ok, allora tempo di salto precisi e pronti in difesa.
You can tell the optimists and the pessimists, can't you, in the fans? Woodcote for Zenit. Nice work, Wantarena gets the block out. It looked to be comfortably out, actually. It was very, very quick, though. Looked like it came down near the K of Krakow. Indeed it did. You see the plays where the ball isn't hit hard, and it looks like it's just being volleyed or tipped over, really, doesn't it? Such is the force at which these guys go and hit the ball with. Gailov getting the block out. On comes the captain for Lube, Stankovic, to replace Candelaro. Wantarena still fighting, still causing a few problems. Christensen is a right-hander like Anderson. When Christensen throws the ball up with his left hand, Anderson throws the ball with his right. Gailov hammers the ball away with his right hand, and Zenit begin to edge ever closer to a 2-0 lead. Alexiev coming in for Samolenko to serve. Alexiev, an outside hitter, very much behind Anderson and Leon, his team. The one Sokolov makes an error. Zenit now 2 away from a 2-0 lead. We'll look for a net touch. The ball was in the net. And that's going to make it very difficult to call a touch against the blocking side, because it's probably the ball, which it has done, the ball's, I think that's hit the net. And if the ball hits the net and hits the block, it's not a block fault. And that wasn't even anyone touching the net anyway, so no error, no fault. Point for Volvic, point for Zenit. Alexiev will leave the court with the somebody coming back in. Alexiev with a plus and a minus, so loses 0. 4 passes in to deal with this Wantarena serve for Zenit Kazan. Anderson puts a nice high ball to the middle. A Mihailov is looking for a touch off the block, not being given by the referees. Mihailov convinced that it caught the block. Was he right? Was he seeing things? Oh, that did touch him. Caught his finger. Kovar knows it. He was hoping maybe it might not get spotted. Set point then for Zenit. Mihailov with a license to really go after this one. Good ball in from Wanserena. And Sokolov saves set point number 1. An amazing turnaround in this set as we see this swing from Sokolov, how he's able to open up the line. Stankovic goes off, Candelaro comes back in. Oh dear. Well, that still might work out okay. Not any longer though, free ball for Lube. Sokolov, point for Lube. Second set point saved. Better ball in this time, Leon. And it's all over. Zenit take the second set and they lead Lube by 2-0 here at the Turon Arena in Krakow. An amazing turnaround by Alekno's team, having been trailing by 4 points in that set. Six errors each, cancelling each other out. Zenit with more attacks, 5 more digs and 2 more blocks. But look at that, Lube with 4 aces. Still, they find themselves down 2-0. I think you get some very good odds if you bet against Zenit now. I'd also think you wouldn't be taking home any money. It's going to be a long way back now for Lube, but the coach no doubt will be telling them, just as coaches do around the world in all the different leagues. 2-0, that is nothing. Still 3 sets to be played. If you're a Zenit fan, you don't want that. You want them to get this done in the next set. If you're a Lube fan, then you definitely do want 3 sets. And I guess if you're a neutral, you'd like to see another 3 sets, because this is just some of the highest level volleyball you are going to see. Incredible strength and power and skill from these two teams. Third set's underway, Lube with the serve. But it's Zenit who lead 2-0. Nobody really on Christensen's wavelength. Volleyball having a little think about that, thinks it might have been out. That was out from Anderson. Volleyball was well on the baseline, digging that ball above his hit line. As it is, Lube will serve again. Sesta with the ball. This time Anderson gets it in. A serve from Zenit. They have strength and depth all around the playing positions from that serving line. Butko hits the jump serve. Mihailovic hits the jump. Leon, Anderson hit the jump serve. It's only the middle blockers who don't. And then they bring Alexiev and he can hit a jump serve. A serve again from Butko. This time a clean ace. That's a great serve. Butko's on his hat-trick. Mihailov can't do anything with it. Chance again for Lube. Just... they have to applaud all of them. Mantoreno getting it away this time. But the block is working exceptionally hard on both sides of the net to slow that ball down. And even then, it's still requiring some phenomenal digs to keep it in play, to get it into transition. Christensen. Ace for Christensen as Leon is beaten from a jump float serve. It's changing the mindset, isn't it? Thinking you're going to get a jump, then having to change it to jump float, not preparing for it, not getting around it, not getting and containing the ball, getting aced. A special swing from Mihailov. A couple of serving errors. It's all square. Lube getting over that initial blip, losing 2 points in a row. A monster serve. And a huge, huge block from Sokolov to put down Leon. Nice work from Sokolov. You can draw from him. Well, Terena serves again. Oh, that's good effort. Well, there's going to be interference. Unfortunately, it's not so much whether you step across the line, it's the interference. And Butko saying, my hand is not about the hand, it's about the fact that he touched the block. As well, that's the other issue. Well, no. Yeah, it was my hand. And then both of my feet as well were also across to there and interfering with the block. Good, good, not good, definitely not good. And definitely interference. No Jedi skills for Butko. Not a serious point though. Having gone under the net like that, it could have caused an injury. Fortunately, everyone's okay. Hello. Well, I tell you what, that is a great call from the referee, because what he's saying is Leon didn't touch this. And now he's saying you didn't block it either, because it's below the height of the net. 2 touches. In fact, Sokolov touched it, and he's touched it again as it's come down, and then he's dug it, hasn't he? Brilliant call from the referee. So Lube get the side out. A couple of interesting points. Stankovic will put the ball away. The captain on court for this set now, having his first serve of the match. First swing for Volvic in a while. Wonderful set. Butko from the 3-meter line to find his big middle. Now Mihailovic will go from the serving line. Good up from Butko. Chance for Leon. A bit of a rush of blood for Leon. The coach is smiling and saying, never mind, good dig, lads. 2 points separating the teams, 2 sets separating Zenit from Lube at the moment.
In difesa stretti arrivano delle cose che si possono prendere. Se poi ne schianta uno, forte sbalia non mi interessa. Ma stiamo verso il centro del campo perché quelli li lavoriamo.
Good hang time again from Leon. He changes his rhythm. He goes up, waits, and then a really quick swing and a change of momentum into the ball. Kovar not putting that one high enough. Easy throw down for Volvic, whose hands are still above the net when he's stood on the floor. Ball square. Good ball in. Nice up from Grebenikov. Oh dear, just over Sokolov. Serena's upset with that, so he should be. Covering wasn't great. He's put that into the ball, continuation attack. He's come back a long way. Everyone's in, look at the standing up. Kovar, Sokolov not covering properly. Touch against Butko. I don't think he caught his top knot in the net. He caught the net on the way up. Covering by Leon. This time Anderson gets the block out. It's those points that make the difference, those little things that change the outcomes. Some good covering from Leon. And Zenit take the point as opposed to some poor covering by Lube, who lose the previous point. Side out achieved by Wantarena. Butko now with 3 front court options to call on. No chance for Butko with that one. Mihailovic finds a gap between Stankovic and Sokolov. It's all square again. Such a great team player, Mihailovic, as well as such a great individual athlete. That one was just running away from Anderson. Threw that perhaps a little too far into court. That's an excellent pass, all options for Zenit. Grebenikov with a world-class dig. And Zenit with a world-class block. And all that hard work for Grebenikov comes to nothing. Leon shutting down Sokolov. There was no line for the Bulgarian to go to because the Cuban had taken it away. Has it landed in? No, it hasn't. It's gone out. Kovar says it's out. It was too quick for Stankovic to get his hand on it as Christensen went with a shoot ball to the middle. Didn't put the first one away. And the second option only had one step and he's completely missed it. As he might call a bit of it, but he certainly put it out. That's a good serve, right into the traffic. Must have just caught the block for Anderson to have played that. Leon. That one caught Christensen, that's for sure. Leon, bit of posturing. Zenit 2 in front. Christensen taking this one in the chest, but taking it like a man. He is the man. Good hustle by Lube. Oh, brilliant. Sokolov. Popovic just puts his hands up, says, sorry, lads. But this is quality again from Sokolov. Just one step. And he buries it. What an angle from Leon. Two blockers. Kovar stood inside the 3-meter line. No one can get near him. Oh, it's gone right through Kovar's legs as well. I wonder if he saw his life flash before him. Good response from Kovar. Quick hit from him before the block can finish. 1 point away from the second technical timeout. And this very evenly poised third set. Zenit will have the lead at the second technical timeout. They lead 2-0 in this men's World Club Championship final over Lube.
Staccata ce la vedi dietro. Se la vuoi tirare quella, la tiri verso la tribuna lassù, capito? Non cercare la traiettoria. Se sei messo male e puoi forzare, forza alta. Si vede. Già in
Она будет по-другому улетать. А ты ее просто бьешь на высоте, там, ну, так вот, знаешь, так, неожиданно рассчитываешь на, скажем, на ошибку блока. А как чуть стационар, они тебе так то же самое сделали со всего плеча, не под себя. Эмоции не должны править тобой.
Leon to serve. Sokolov just picking his spot, putting it away, and if there is a gap he can go to, he generally finds it. Good up from Sokolov. Lube take the point. They're not too happy with the fact they had to play it for as long as they did. The referee's just going to tell that Monterena is the captain on court. Will not have any of that. There was no net touch. The ball was in the net and on the player's arm, but not the player into the net. And it wasn't a carry. A wasted serve by Kovar, so it's all square again. Volleyball. That looks a little bit long and a little bit like it didn't touch anybody. There's going to be a challenge coming, but Sokolov's not convinced. Generally, I don't know. I don't know if anyone touched it, but I know I didn't get it in. Fine margins, and this could be one of them. That has Zenit in front. Well, it hasn't hit Mr. Anderson. Sanders coming in. Into the back row though. So a change for Lube. So they look to try and turn their fortunes around here. No surprise that Volbeat serves at Sander. Another error. Sokolov wants a touch this time though. Butko saying no, it won't be. Well, it's been given as a touch. So now Zenit are going to challenge it. Tells you all you need to know, really. Sokolov thought there was a touch. Butko says no. Referee gave it to Lube. And Zenit challenge it. Well, it wasn't a touch. Butko was right. Sokolov can't quite believe it. I expect Volbeat to go after Sander again, maybe. It was not the best of passes last time. Volbeat is looking at Sander. Ooh, it's gone to Watsarena. Well, that wasn't great. Free ball here for Zenit. Samoyenko draws nobody. It's a net touch against Candarelio, against Sesta, in fact. Mika can't believe it. No, it's Mika who's been called as a net touch, actually. Christensen. There's his shirt. Zenit have done it again, turning this game around, turning the set around, right at the business end.
Muoviamoci sta flotta e diamo parabola. Ok? Stiamo facendo più fatica sulla ricezione flotte che su quando tirano a 120 all'ora. Iniziamo a muovere le gambe e spingere la palla con le gambe per dare parabola. Cambio palla, ragazzi, ci rimettiamo a 2 punti e li riprendiamo.
There's a net touch by Anderson. He said, unless it was my shirt. So Anderson isn't sure. He thinks it may have touched him, but he's not sure. And just say to the coach, look, I don't want you to waste a challenge here. He's tried to get out of the way of it. It's not happened, has it? So Zenit have no more challenges left in this set. Well, it's been given as out. Guess what? Zenit can't challenge it. And it looked more in than out. So Lube get the point. Kovar, oh dear me, Kovar. It wasn't Kovar, Sesta. Kovar, we're pretty sure that he doesn't take the blame for that one. Complete mishit by Sesta. But go. That's a concentration and focus. Jump serve to come. Off the block and away from Mantoreno. Big touch by Samoyenko. And a big swing from Samoyenko. That was a wonderful hit from the man who just got wiped off. Very good swing. Six points so far in this match for Mr. Anderson. Doesn't get used a great deal. It's been Leon and Mihailov doing a lot of the work, and that's off of Leon and into the antenna, as well as a net touch. Sander goes off, Kovar comes back into the front row. Mantoreno to serve. No pressure on Verbov. He's having a long look back through the net with Mantoreno. Does that mean Zenit now 2 away from victory? Will it be third time lucky for Alekno and his team? Having been beaten by Sada Cruzeiro last year and the year before. They're now on the verge of victory. And they're going to have to still work hard and still get themselves over the line. Kovar with a good swing through the block. But for Zenit now, it's about their side-out game. Candelaro coming in to serve. It'll be a little jump float serve. High for Butko, high for Leon, down on the floor it goes, and it's now match point for Zenit Kazan. Mihailov with the match point serve. Oh, it's a belter. Mantoreno has to go for it, but that's not caught anybody. There'll be a challenge, though. There will be a challenge before the celebrations can begin in earnest for Zenit Kazan. Verbov's on his back. The players know they didn't touch it. Leon saying, I didn't touch it. They're already celebrating. Mantoreno, is he clutching at straws? Has Christmas come early for Zenit Kazan? Mantoreno looking up. It hasn't hit Leon, has it? It hasn't gone in. It's all over. Zenit Kazan have won the FIVB Men's World Club Championship here in Poland. Third time